everyone, and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
Door opens for Liverpool to complete dream forward transfer Liverpool Eye. Ideal striker as transfer window momentum builds. Liverpool could secure the perfect striker this summer, with a golden opportunity now emerging for sporting director Richard Hughes to finalize a deal. Despite an impressive season under new boss Arne Slot, who clinched the Premier League title in his first campaign, the pain of defeat in the League Cup final to Newcastle United at Wembley and elimination by Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League will still weigh heavily on his mind. These setbacks have only sharpened Liverpool's resolve to strengthen the squad. The additions of Jeremy Frimpong and Florian Wirtz have already significantly bolstered the team. Milos Kerkez is also expected to join the ranks soon, while goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili is finally set to link up with the squad in pre-season. Yet one major piece remains missing from the puzzle: a true center forward. Throughout last season, Liverpool lacked a clinical known nine, a gap they are now determined to address. While Alexander Isak remains the dream target, Newcastle United's reluctance to sell him complicates matters. Fortunately, another outstanding option has surfaced, one who may even suit Arne Slot's style better and come at a more manageable price. That player is George Mikautadze. The Georgian forward, who brings to mind peak Diogo Jota, is quick, intelligent in his movement, and an exceptional finisher. Mikautadze made headlines last year after scoring 3 goals in 4 games for Georgia, finishing as one of the top scorers at the tournament. He followed that up with a productive club season at Lyon, contributing 28 goal involvements in 47 appearances. His versatility, capable of playing across the front three, makes him a perfect candidate for Liverpool's fluid attacking system. And now, the chance to sign him has become even more realistic. On Tuesday night, it was confirmed that Lyon had been relegated to League Two due to financial issues related to their accumulated debts. Although the club plans to appeal the decision, the situation appears bleak. Even if the appeal is successful, Lyon's financial troubles are undeniable, forcing them to sell top players to stay afloat. This significantly strengthens Liverpool's position in any potential negotiations for Mikautadze, who could be available at a discounted price. Liverpool's transfer window in full swing. Richard Hughes is overseeing an efficient and well-strategized summer window. After securing deals for Frimpong and Wirtz, Liverpool are set to announce Milos Kerkez as their latest addition. The club also finalized the signing of promising young goalkeeper Armin Pexi from Puskas Academia, one of the most exciting young talents in Europe. However, alongside new arrivals, Liverpool are preparing for a series of outgoings. One major name likely to depart is Darwin Núñez, as the Reds look to trim their squad and raise funds. Another player close to a move is Jarell Quansah, who is reportedly set to join Bayer Leverkusen. His departure leaves a defensive gap, and Liverpool have earmarked Marc Guéhi as the preferred replacement. Guéhi, who has 1 year remaining on his Crystal Palace contract, is keen on a move, and Liverpool are ready to make a serious offer. However, the club is also willing to wait and potentially sign him on a free transfer next summer, putting Palace in a tough negotiating spot. Amid the rumors, Guéhi was recently seen in New York, a trip he shared on his Instagram account. While this could simply be a personal holiday, the timing has raised eyebrows, especially since both Liverpool and FSG maintain offices in New York at 121 East 24th Street. It's there that many of Liverpool's recruitment operations are handled. Could this visit have included discussions with Liverpool officials? While purely speculative, the coincidence is intriguing given the context of his potential transfer. Strong Bournemouth links remain through business ties. Richard Hughes previously worked at Bournemouth before teaming up with Michael Edwards at Liverpool. Now the Reds are closing in on the signing of Milos Kerkez from Hughes' former club. This transfer is part of a long history of successful dealings between Liverpool and Bournemouth. Past players like Jordan Ebe, Dominic Solanke, and Brad Smith were all sold to the Cherries under Edwards' tenure, deals that maximized value for Liverpool regardless of how the players fared afterward. Recently, another link between the two clubs surfaced. The Instagram account lfc.academy revealed that Cornelius Akayunu, a 16-year-old forward from Liverpool's youth ranks, has agreed to join Bournemouth. Akayunu himself confirmed this by adding Bournemouth's official handle to his Instagram bio. Having been with Liverpool since the under-9 level and most recently featuring for the U17s, Akayunu had been tipped for a bright future. However, it became evident if you ever needed a clear example of how fast fake news spreads in football, look no further than the Victor Gyökeres situation. For Manchester United fans, staying grounded in the truth is more important than ever, especially when wild rumors begin to cloud reality. Over the past few days, a story has been circulating online suggesting that Manchester United ended last season in 15th place in the Premier League, and that leaked voice notes revealed major transfer missteps. It even claimed United had already signed Matheus Cunha for over £60 million. Sounds dramatic, right? That's because it is, and none of it is true. How a fake story fooled many. The false report painted a bleak picture. United finishing 15th, failing in their striker search, and making a massive signing nobody could confirm. For longtime United supporters, the idea of finishing that low in the table raised eyebrows immediately. Sure, the club has had its struggles, but a finish that poor would have dominated headlines around the world. And the supposed £62.5 million signing of Cunha? There's been no official word, no unveiling, no jersey shots, because it simply hasn't happened. So why do stories like these gain so much attention? The answer is simple. Football fans are always hungry for updates, especially during the transfer window. Add in some fake quotes, specific fees, and alleged inside info, and suddenly a lie can feel like the truth. Separating fact from fiction, the real Gyökeres situation. Let's move past the noise and focus on the facts. Victor Gyökeres is a highly rated striker currently playing for Sporting CP in Portugal. He's had an impressive scoring record and has naturally attracted interest from several top Premier League clubs. Yes, Arsenal are reportedly keeping tabs on him, and Manchester United have been mentioned too, albeit in a more speculative manner. There's no concrete confirmation of advanced talks between United and Sporting at this stage. As for his price tag, reliable sources suggest Sporting are seeking around $65 million for Gyökeres. Certainly a sizable fee, but not unusual in today's market for a proven goal scorer. The major difference between the real story and the fake one is clear. Reputable journalists don't report rumors based on mysterious leaked voice notes. They verify their sources, follow up leads, and only publish when there's real substance. What United fans should focus on do need to strengthen their attack. That's not up for debate. Goals were hard to come by last season, and it's no surprise that a striker like Gyökeres is being considered. But he isn't the only name on the radar, and fans should be thinking beyond viral headlines. Rather than obsessing over whether a faked WhatsApp recording determines his future, the more relevant question is, would he improve the squad, and is he a realistic target? If Gyökeres is genuinely interested in Arsenal or Sporting price him too high, United will pivot. That's how top clubs operate. They prepare for alternatives. The dangers of believing everything you see. This episode is a reminder of a bigger issue. Fake football news travels fast. With so many sites and social accounts trying to grab attention, misinformation can spread before truth has even caught up. As fans, we need to be smarter. Here are a few questions to ask next time you see a headline. Does it come from a trusted journalist or media outlet? Is the story being reported by multiple credible sources? Does it make logical sense given what we know about the club's season? Is there any sign of the transfer on club or player social media? The answers to those questions usually tell you whether you're reading news or fiction. The bigger picture at United. It's easy to get swept up in rumor after rumor. But United's transfer plans are about more than just one striker. The club is clearly rebuilding, looking for smart, long-term additions who fit the system and solve real issues on the pitch. Spending wisely matters too. It's not just about big names, it's about the right names. United don't need to win the transfer window. They need to win games. That means identifying players who'll improve the team and working within a budget that allows for balance across the squad. Paul Pogba's comeback. Monaco or Saudi Arabia? Now let's turn to another fascinating story. Paul Pogba's potential return to football after nearly 2 years on the sidelines. Once one of the most talked-about midfielders in the world, Pogba is now facing a crucial decision about where to relaunch his career, and the options couldn't be more different. The long road back Pogba's journey hasn't been easy. After a failed drugs test led to a 4-year ban from football, it seemed like his career might be over at just 30. But Pogba didn't give up. He appealed, got the ban reduced to 18 months, and now, at 32, is ready for a comeback. He terminated his Juventus contract in November 2024, making himself a free agent.